How to ferment the idli batter rightly so that you get your nice soft idlis. Hi, hello, vanakkam. Welcome to kitchen tip session. We have been receiving a lot of inquiries, especially those living outside India are not able to match and manage with the temperatures because it's always either too cold, too hot or something like that. So how to get the right soft idlis with the properly fermented batter. So we are done with the batter. Now what we did is we had to mix it up with the salt with your hands. Do not use any spatulas or wooden ladles or even spoons because your hand has some warmth which will help the batter to ferment well. So that is actually, that's why we are using the hand here. And then what we are going to do is, this is especially for those people who are living outside India and who are living in very cold countries with cold temperatures, or it can be even north of India where the temperature goes down during winter. So what we're going to do is we'll just close it, cover it, and we'll put it into our ovens and then see how it is fermenting, because fermenting is a very important issue in idlis. While you're baking the idlis should be soft and nice and the texture should stand for a longer time. That will be done only if it is fermented properly. If it's going to be fermented too much, then what happens is they become little hard. If it is not fermented, they don't rise up at all, and again that affects the texture of the idlis. So just to avoid this, let's make the batter ferment in the right proper way and we get our lovely fluffy idlis. So let's put it into the oven. Now this is an OTG oven, it's not microwave. So what we're going to do is, we're going to put the batter into this OTG oven and we're going to set the temperature at 30 degrees centigrade or 60 degrees Fahrenheit, because that is going to be the regular room temperature in which the fermentation will take place very smoothly and neatly. So let's go to the mode. The mode is going to be both sides, like the top and the bottom of the oven will get heated up evenly. And if you have a fan in your oven, please do not switch on the fan. As soon as you switch it on, the lights will go on, start burning. So that will be a good indication for you. And let me set the temperature also. So here I have set it at 30 and both sides on. So let me put the batter into this. Now after 2 hours, we are going to just look into how this has rised. So after 2 hours, just have a look at this. This bulb has switched off automatically because the desired temperature has been acquired within the oven. That is, it is 30 degrees centigrade or 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And now let's see how it has been fermented. See, the batter has rised up slowly. It's not completely risen, but you can see there is an increase in the height. See, I am touching it with my regular hands without any cloth or gloves or anything. So that means the temperature is very normal. So this is a warm temperature. So I would like to retain this temperature. So what I'm going to do is just close it and switch off. After 2 hours, I just opened and saw it had raised up little. Now after 4 hours, let's see how it has raised up. See, it's just fermented well. It's doubled in size. So this is the right proportion for a batter to ferment. Now this fermented batter, if you're going to do the idlis, they're going to be soft and nice. So totally it's taken around 6, or it depends, it can go around 6 to 7 hours. Never leave it more than this. If you're going to leave it more than this, then your idli turns hard. So that is the main tip we will have to notice here. I just mix and show how it is fermented. See, once the air bubbles break, they reduce in quantity and you get a nice thick idli batter. Always try to use the a silver stainless steel vessels or something like that, because glass vessels do not retain the warmth within them. So what happens is the time taken for fermentation is getting extended. And if you're going to use plastic, it's not good, because the toxins in plastic will react with the fermented dough batter, and moreover you cannot put it into the oven. So it's always safe to use a stainless steel container like this. Here there's one more point which I would like to share with you all is, suppose if you're living in a warm place or a hot place, then what will happen is you're going to grind this much of batter, and what happens only on the first day or the second day your idlis turn out well, and after that only dosa comes. This is the regular complaint what we get. But what happens is, the batter, once you remove it from the refrigerator and keep it outside, and then again you leave it outside for at least half an hour to 45 minutes. So each time it keeps getting fermented. So that is why the texture of the idlis are affected when you're doing it for the third day. So we have a good suggestion, like you can divide this batter into 2 or 3 vessels, small vessels you can divide, like you can use it once. So that kind of vessel you can divide and leave it into your refrigerator. So you will be using only one vessel at a time. You will be using your idlis, and the rest of them just leave it like that. Again you can add some flour and do the dosas with that. Whereas your other one, which is not been removed from the refrigerator, will retain its freshness, and you can have your nice idlis even after 3 days. So once you do this, once it's fermented, you can divide it into 2 or 3 parts according to your necessity and leave it into the refrigerators. So dear friends, hope you enjoyed this session of making your idli batters right. So this is going to be the right amount of fermentation you require to get a soft and a lovely idli. Also separate your batter and use it as required by your families. Hope you loved this tip session. Keep us posted on your comments. Dosa to Pizza is all about enhancing your taste buds, and Dosa to Pizza is your forever kitchen friend. Please do subscribe to us. Thank you and bye-bye.